training program, and we have Youth for Jobs. They are an organization who identifies, trains and places the otherwise challenged people. They are pan-India also. So let me call upon Tapan to explain to you what they do.
Before I start sharing the work we do, I just request my colleague Bhagyalakshmi to share Alkapan's story. He looks as like all of us, and the only difference is he can't talk the language we speak. He has a language, he has his, so I just want Bhagyalakshmi will help us understand Alkapan's language. Can you just share?
Good evening. Good evening to all of you. His name is Anbaratai. He completed his masters. He lives in Chennai. Actually, in 2014 he completed his masters. After that he searched for jobs and he undergone many skill-based training, but he didn't find a suitable job. So later he joined in our organization, Youth for Jobs. In that he joined Youth for Jobs and we are providing 45 days training program for disabled persons, and what he learns, that's what he signed. We cover basic English, typewriting and computers and soft skills, how to work in an organization. All those things we cover in the training section. 45 days I complete. After 45 days of training program, he attended one interview at Camps Mount Road, where he found a job. Now he is working as a data entry operator for the past 2 months, and now he is learning, and he is saying thanks for our organization.
I'm just going a little bit back behind. We as a team, Youth for Jobs, have started working in skilling industry way back in 2003-04, where at that point of time, skilling was not a very fashionable thing. We started this initiative thanks to the government of Andhra Pradesh at that point of time. We all of us were in the government. There was a World Bank funded project. There was a component called partnership, and nobody knew what does it mean. And we were a couple of people from private sector who have been chosen to be part of that. So we started training rural and tribal youth and linked them to jobs. And we ran this program. This was like at that point of time, people used to laugh at us. Who will go to Hyderabad or some other location for a job of 3,000 or 4,000? Way back in 2004-05. But over a period, everybody found the transition. A person was not doing anything and moving around in the village. With 2-3 months of training, has started earning 4,000 or 5,000 rupees salary. And this was a very good, change people used to look at. So there was a lot of government support started pouring in, and we started work. By the time we left the government job, around 2010, we have trained around 2.8 lakh boys and girls from rural and tribal areas. And I'm happy to share that program got mainstream. What we see is Ajivika government, rural development, Department of Government of India mainstreamed it, and it's now being replicated all over India. So one of the, because we all are from SDFC Bank, I just wanted to share the Tirupati ADFC facility which has been established. All the youth who are working were trained by us in our previous job, and we supported. At that point of time, somebody gave us you are giving a very wrong picture of government what they can do. And SDFC, when we initially interacted, they were not believing a government program can train youth from rural areas and put into a bank's back office work. So that is something which we did. And when we moved out, there were a lot of organizations, a lot of agencies who were doing the similar work. We thought, let's do something different. The way we did our previous work, so we said, okay, we'll change one thing, the target group. From rural tribal youth, we'll focus on youth with disability. We had little knowledge of how difficult it is going to be. It took us 1 year to understand the, disability is one word, but there are so many kinds of disability, so many levels of disability. Okay, you say physical disabled, but there are degrees of disability, their kinds and their needs are quite different. So it took us almost 1 year to understand and change our whole approach towards that. And after 1 year we started, and till 1 year we were running one training center only in Hyderabad. Then after we learned our, we made our mistakes and learned our lessons, we started expanding slowly. So as of today we are in 8 states and we have 16 training centers. And Tamil Nadu, Chennai is the center which we started. Then where we got in touch with Shamla and United Way. So now they are going to support us, our expansion and getting into the Tier 2, Tier 3 cities in Tamil Nadu, where we will be in Coimbatore, where we will be focusing more on rural youth, which is our passion. Like we want to reach to boys and girls who are lesser qualified from they are not only disabled, but they are from the rural area. Generally, no program reaches to those kind of people. So our focus is that. So the support which we are going to with United Way going to work is in Coimbatore we will set up a training center, and in the next 1 year we will be training around 150 boys and girls with physical disability and speech and hearing disability and link them to jobs. That's the work we are going to do. I have a small 1-minute video. Generally when we share this kind of work and disability and all, the whole feeling goes down, okay, they are disadvantaged and all. So there is something which is really happy about it. Can you just play the video? It's a 1-minute video. I hope you will.
Supporting their request, Mr. Kiran to give the offer letter. We are supporting them with 15 lakhs for training 150. They will be